Good morning, guys. We're going to get started with our English today. Yesterday, we talked about facts, opinions, and reasons. And I just want to review that quickly because that's going to be very important for the writing that you're going to be doing in this chapter. If something is a fact, it is a true statement. Today is Monday at my house. That is a fact. I can look at the calendar, I can look at the date, and I know that the name of this day is Monday. An opinion would be, I think most people don't like Monday. That's an opinion because that's what I think or feel. I don't have anything to back that up or to prove that that's how most people feel. A reason is the fact or detail that explains why I have that opinion. Well, I think many people don't like Monday because they have to wake up and either go to school or go to work, and they'd rather stay at home. So that would be my opinion with the detail that supports why I think or feel that way. An opinion paragraph about a book will include the title of the book and the author's name. It states an opinion about the book and it supports the opinion with reasons. And that's what we're going to work on today and through the rest of this chapter. Your targets for today are I can identify the parts of an opinion paragraph about a book. I can write a book title and author's name with correct capitalization, punctuation, and underlining. I can identify reasons that support an opinion. And I can recognize that the ending sentence restates the opinion. Your opening or your topic sentence and your closing sentence will mimic each other. They will be almost the exact same sentence. All right, I'm attaching this sheet that you see here. I'm not good at this. And it has a list of topics. And then at the bottom, it has where you can write an opinion and give a reason why you have that opinion. The list of topics are book, car, truck, food, place, sport, and pet. So I might choose the topic food. My opinion and reason for what I believe about food, my topic is food. My opinion is I like apples, because you see I have the basket of apples. I like apples because they are healthy. So my opinion about food is that I like apples. My fact or detail that supports why I like apples is because they are healthy. So the fact is that apples are healthy. And at the bottom, my opinion is I like yellow apples. I think yellow apples taste the best. Now that's what the book says. That's not necessarily my opinion. I like some ambrosia apples. If you've never tried an ambrosia apple, you might want to get one. They are the best. So in this lesson, you will identify the parts of an opinion paragraph. I said apple paragraph. You will also learn about writing your opinion of a book. If you will look in your English books, on 304, that's where we discussed Mumsy Meets a Lion. And we used Mumsy Meets a Lion when we were talking about how some of the colonies brought slaves over to the New World to do work. The first sentence says, on 304, from Mumsy Meets a Lion by Kim Stegall. And then the very first sentence in the paragraph says, I read Mumsy Meets a Lion by Kim Stegall. In the very first sentence of an opinion paragraph about a favorite book, you're going to list the book's name and the author's name so that you will know what book is being talked about and what author wrote the book. Now remember, when you wrote the instruction paragraph, you learned that titles need capital letters and books are the same way. The first word in a book is always capitalized. The last word in a book title is always capitalized. And then any important words in between the first and last words are capitalized. Words like a, the, your small words are not usually capitalized in a book title, but the larger words and the important words are capitalized. Now, in the book title, Mumsy Meets a Lion, why are Mumsy and Lion capitalized? They're capitalized because Mumsy is the first word in the title, Lion is the last word in the title. I know I'm supposed to be looking up here and it's awfully hard to do. But they're the first and last words in the title. But if you look at the rest of the title, the word meets is also capitalized because it's an important word. A is not an important word, so it is not capitalized. Now you notice in the green writing where it says from Mumsy Meets a Lion, it's written in fancy script called italics. Now you and I don't normally write in italics, but if you're typing on a computer, you can change the font to italics and you could just type the book title in italics. But if you're writing the book title by hand, you're going to need to write the title with correct capitalization and then underline the name of the book. So one of my favorite books is Where the Wild Things Are. So if I wrote in my topic sentence, I read Where the Wild Things Are, I would underline the words Where the Wild Things Are because that's the title of the book. If I said, I read the book Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day by Judith Vorst, I would underline Alexander and the No Good all the way to day. Underline the title of the book. Don't ask me why, but it's been that way since I was a little girl, and it's just a rule that we continue to follow. The word... the author is Kim Stegall. And what kind of word is Kim Stegall? It is a noun. Is it a common or a proper noun? I wish I heard 12 little voices yelling at me, proper noun. But that's what it is. And what do you need to remember about writing proper nouns? They need to be capitalized. All right, so look at the... I think I've overlooked something. No. If we look at, let's look at the top of the page for just a minute, 307. It says an opinion paragraph tells how someone thinks or feels about something. Your opinion words are, in my opinion, I think, I like, my favorite, and the best. And then your transition words or your temporal words, you already know. First, also, then, for example, finally, next, first, second, third. You know your order words. Okay, so now let's look down at the paragraph at the bottom of the page. It says to underline each part of the opinion paragraph, use the colors brown, green, orange, and red. This is nothing new. You're used to doing this. So if you don't have the colors, I think I put it in the lesson plan, but if you don't already have the color crayons or colored pencils, pause the video for just a second and go get those so that you can complete this with me. Use the colors brown, green, orange, and red. And if you look at the opinion paragraph, you're going to use brown to underline the book title and the author. So that's like your opening sentence. You're going to do the opinion in the topic sentence green. You're going to give your reasons, your facts, your details are going to be orange. And then your closing or ending sentence is going to be red. So let's look at the first sentence, and it says, I read Mumsy Meets a Lion by Kim Stegall, and that is our book title and author, so that needs to be underlined in brown. So go ahead and do that. The opinion or topic sentence in this paragraph is, In my opinion. Those are your words that clue you in that you're reading someone's opinion. Mumsy did the right thing. So underline that in green. And then we have the reasons that this person believes Mumsy did the right thing. And you need to underline those in orange. He did not forget what his parents said to do if he came face to face with a lion. Then Mumsy did everything his parents said to do. Also, he was brave to obey when he was tired and afraid. So all of those are the reasons this person thinks that Mumsy did the right thing. So all of those should be orange. And then your ending sentence is, I like the story because it showed how obeying kept Mumsy safe from the lion. And that should be red. All of our writing passages follow a similar format. Even when you wrote the friendly letter, you still had an opening sentence, some details, and a closing. It's just you tweak it a little bit to meet the need of what you're writing. And because we're writing an opinion, we have to have an opinion to begin. Instead of an opening sentence, we have an opinion sentence. And our closing sentence is just, like I said, a mimic of the opening sentence. Now, if you'll look at page 308, write the title and author of each book correctly. Underline the title. Remember to use capital letters and punctuation. The Blue Bike by Samuel R. Bradley. So the title of this is The Blue Bike. Well, we know the first and last word have to be capitalized. But in this title, blue is also an important word. So you should capitalize the, blue, and bike and underline it because that's the title of the book. And then Samuel R. Bradley is someone's name, so that's a proper noun. So all of those words, Samuel, R, and Bradley, need to be capitalized, but R is an initial, so it also needs a period. The word by is not an important word, so it does not get capitalized. Caring for Rabbits by Grace C. Jones. The title is Caring for Rabbits, and we know we always capitalize the first and last words. The word for is not an important word, so you capitalized caring and rabbits, and you're underlining it. And then Grace C. Jones is the author's name, proper noun. Initial needs a capital as well with a period. The word by is not important, so by Grace C. Jones. I hope you're pausing the video if you need to because I know I'm going kind of fast. Mark the two sentences that tell good reasons for the opinion. In my opinion, giraffes are very interesting animals. They are my favorite animal at the zoo. A baby giraffe is 6 feet tall when it is born. An adult giraffe's foot is 12 inches across. I need interesting facts. And it should be a baby giraffe is 6 feet tall when it is born, and an adult giraffe's foot is 12 inches across. Those are details that support why giraffes are interesting. The first sentence is an opinion. It's not a fact or a detail. And in the last part, you're going to do your underlining. And I'm going to let you do that on your own. Now, on tomorrow's lesson, we're going to come up with a plan for our favorite book opinion piece. So you need to be thinking about what your favorite book is because you're going to need that in order to plan what you're going to write about. Okay? And I'm going to send through the video, the sheet that I used at the beginning of the lesson, and then tomorrow I'll send through another video and we'll go through the planning stage for how to write an opinion piece on a favorite book.